Please pause for a moment of silence. Please stand for the pledges. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now for the Texas Pledge. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Welcome back, Texans. We hope you all had a great summer.
We're excited for the start of a new year with some advice and motivation from our favorite principal, Mr. Childress.
And with that, we give you the new and improved NHSTV. Texans, the NHS Drama Department will be holding auditions for their first show of the year, Trojan Woman. Auditions will be this Thursday, August 29th from 4 to 6:30 in the PAC. All Texans are invited to come out and break a leg.
Anyone who's interested in joining our amazing swimming and diving team will need to go by room 2310 and talk with Coach P no later than Friday, August 30th. This will be the year that will make our swimmers and divers memorable.
Students, you may check out textbooks beginning August 28th through September 3rd in room 705 before or after school or during your lunch. You must have your ID to check out a book.
For anyone that needs to make a schedule change, you may submit a request on the counselor's webpage. Keep in mind that schedule changes will not be permitted to change lunches or electives. Only if you have a note from a coach or need to change from an AP or pre-AP class.
The Technology Student Association will have their first meeting next Tuesday, September 3rd in room 728 after school. Bring $35 for the membership fee, which includes a TSA polo t-shirt. All students involved with technology are welcome. Be ready for some great competition.
Now here's a warm welcome from our principal telling us how we can make this year the best.
Hello Texans, and welcome back to the Northwest High School. I'm very excited about the possibilities we have this year to build on what we started last year. I want you to enjoy coming to Northwest High School. I want you to be challenged and challenge yourself this year. So what's it going to take? How are we going to make NHS the best that it can be? We all have to understand that being all in is now the expectation. It is expected that we will have school spirit, pride, and take ownership of our school, of your school. Texans will work hard in their classes, respect one another and the staff, and leave this school better than how you found it. The type of year that you want to have individually, as a class, and as an entire student body is up to you. So once again, I welcome you, and I ask that you start today making this school an even better place than it already is. Thank you, and have a great day and a wonderful school year.
And now for a message from our administrators.
Good morning, Texans. Welcome to the 2013-2014 school year. We're looking forward to a great year this year. For those of you who have not met, my name is Dr. Waters. I'm assistant principal for students whose last names begin with the letters A through DA this year.
I'm Mrs. Arnold, and I'm the administrator for curriculum and instruction.
I'm Mr. Sneed. I'm assistant principal for letters SE through Z.
I am Mrs. Deerdorf, and I'm assistant principal for students with last names HI through ME.
And I'm Mrs. Horn. I'm assistant principal for students with last names MI through SC.
And I'm Miss McDaniel White, assistant principal for students whose last names are DE through HE. Okay, this morning we're going to talk to you about some of the campus goals that were voted on by the staff here, and we're going to call them our non-negotiables. The first of which being the 15-minute rule. You're not going to be allowed to leave class the first 15 minutes of the class period or the last 15 minutes of the class period. And the reason is the longer you're in class, the better you will do in that class and the more successful you will be. So we want you to stay in class and stay out of the hallways.
The second non-negotiable is no PDA, no public display of affection. In other words, if an administrator can't get between you, you're way too close, people. We want you to focus on being future ready and career ready. The third non-negotiable is
Dress code, and we'll start with our hot button topic, ladies. Sorry to say, but leggings, they're not pants. I know it's a shocker, but they are not pants, and we are not going to consider them as pants. So anything with a spandex type of legging, yoga pant, thin hose, you need to be wearing a top that is mid-thigh in length. So if you do not have that length, then you will be asked to change. The second one after that is any type of shirt that has any type of wording or pictures that we would consider inappropriate. That can be anything that's either directly or indirectly relating to tobacco, alcohol products, cursing, any type of negative language, and anything to do with any type of sexuality whatsoever. You will be asked to change. And then lastly, let's talk about some piercings. Ladies, in the ears is fine. You can have multiple holes if you would like, as long as it remains in the ear. As far as facial, you may only are limited to one piercing for the face. And then let's go to Mr. Sneed to talk a little bit about tank tops. Ladies, it has to be to the side of your shoulder to be considered a wearable tank top for the school. And for our men,
It's the same. The big shirts with the big holes in the side, guys, would be a sleeved out shirt. Also, no pajamas, no slippers. We're not going to Walmart, and we're not sagging, even though we like to go to the club. It's all good. We need you not to sag at school. So, Miss Arnold.
Mrs. Deerdorf mentioned about length for shorts and skirts needs to be mid-thigh. The same way, no wind shorts at all, even if they meet that length. Girls, we're going to keep the girls covered. A good rule of thumb is that your neckline need to be above your armpit. Dr. Waters?
And lastly, we thank you for those reminders about the dress code. There's nothing new there, but we do have a significant change in the tardy system for this year. For those of you who are returning sophomores, juniors, and seniors, instead of having one warning this year, you're actually going to have 3 warnings for tardies. The trade-off, however, is going to be that on the 4th tardy, you will get eco. We're not going to do detentions. We're going straight to eco on the 4th tardy. So there's a little more flexibility, but make sure that you don't get to that eco point. And freshmen, just so you know, an eco is a 3-hour after-school detention. You don't want that, so make sure you're in class on time. The tardies will continue to reset each 6 weeks. And finally, as a reminder for those of you who are on free and reduced lunch, your parents may download those forms and apply online on the district's website under the parents section. And you can also pick those up in the counseling office if you want to do that. So Texans, we are all looking forward to a great year. Hope that you will do your part to make it a great year too. And remember, freshmen, stay off of the 3rd floor.
I know we can all use their advice every day to help us accomplish the goals we have set for this year.
Watch tomorrow's show to find out about the new additions you might have noticed on your first day back.
Alan says he's all in and ready to make this year better than last. Hope y'all are too.
So have a great year, and let's show our incoming freshmen what being a Texan is all about by lending a helping hand.